Hi guys, hope you're doing great. I'm here to recap two of the video trades that I've done and shown on my Instagram and TikTok. Which I've closed now. So I'm gonna run through them, and also I'm gonna do about trends and price action. So first, let's look at the GBP CAD trade, and you can clearly see that my entry was at the blue arrow here, and the exit was planned at the red arrow at the previous high. It made a 1 to 1.5, a bit above that to cover up the commissions as well. But you can clearly see it has even tested the previous high at about 3.25 RR. So, but I closed it here. It's all about being transparent, and it was a decent ROI. Of course, I should have kept another portion to run. Maybe I might have made double the amount I made here at 1 to 1.5 RR. But you never know how the trades run. So, in retrospect, we could say everything, but in fact, that once you're making the trades, it's really hard to do so. So here I made a 1 to 2 RR, a 1 to 2.5 at the previous high, and you can see my entry was at this blue arrow here, and the exit was here. And that's how I made it. Of course, I should have in this case also in hindsight gone to a 4 RR. That's amazing, but at this point in time I don't want to lose my two in hand. So if you're an experienced trader or somewhat experienced in the game, you would realize that at this point of time you never know what's going to happen here. Of course, at here you can say a lot of things looking backwards, just like everything in life. But coming to the main point, so both trades have nicely gone into their profit markers at 1 to 1.5 and 1 to 2. So it's been two great trades by Don's rules in the 4 hour time frame. So today I'll be doing the first lesson on price action. So the price action is the key in trading for a lot of traders, because it might not be your first day, might be a 100th day, but thing is, if you learn price action, of course you can use other confluences such as indicators and time and even market fundamentals. But price action do play a real big part because it's real-time price action. And today I'm thinking to do about price action in trending markets. So I've used price action in trending markets to enter both of these trades. That's why I wanted to do that. Then I'll be talking about price action in ranging markets as well. So let's do the price action in trending markets. Let's go to the GBP CAD trade here. So if I zoom out this trade, let's close this. If I zoom out this trade, right? So I've made a few notes on the chart here, right? So you can see clearly the price is going up here, but you might have heard this term called higher highs and higher lows. So we are talking about uptrend here, right? Let's just mark an arrow here to show it as an uptrend. Where's my arrow marker? All right, so you can see it's an uptrend here. So you might have heard the term higher highs and higher lows. So what is this higher high and higher low? You should understand this very clearly. So in a uptrend you get highs and lows, and also in a downtrend you get highs and lows. In an uptrend you get higher highs and higher lows. So how is this possible? So if we just delete these drawings that I just made here, right? So this orange line is the low, and I would mark another line in a different color. Let's mark it green and do a text as high. Let's make it capital letters. All right, so now I'll be representing highs with the green lines and the lows with the orange lines. All right, so let's just look at this component of price action, right? This part. So you see that the price makes a high here, Okay, it's a high. And then, so a low in uptrend is the immediate lowest point before the high. That's the immediate lowest point before the high. So what is that? Is it this? So this area happens after this. So is it immediately before? No. So it should be immediate before lowest point, which should be this. So this is the low and this is the high, right? So let's replicate this. And now the price breaks this high here. That's my drawing. Right? The price breaks this high in this region. It moves up. And then it forms another high here. Right? So what's the low now? Is it this area? No. This is the area. So the low get transitioned to this. Now this is the low and this is the high. This high is out. Now you see that the price is now breaking this high. And then it moves up again. All right, so what's the low in uptrend? It's the immediate before lowest point, or the lowest point immediately before the high. So then this high low now get transitioned into this area. So now you see this is the low and this is the high. So this is the place that you should learn this, you know, because this is the place that I made massive mistakes and spent about 2 years learning and taking counter trend trades. When it's going like this, you can see the low is still here. And do you see that the low is still not broken? So the uptrend is still valid. You can see the high is maintained. Now this is a ranging point. So you have a low, you have a high. The trend has not reversed. The trend has not been cancelled. The trend is still valid. So you see the price again breaks this high. And then it moves up further. As soon as the price goes high and it starts to make a low, and then you have transitioned your high. So the moment this high is broken, until this high is broken, the low is still the previous valid low. Until this high is broken, the low is this. The moment it breaks, it goes to the immediate low. So the high gets transitioned here and the low moves here. You can clearly see now, in this case, the low has been broken. So now officially the uptrend is cancelled. Now there's no uptrend and the uptrend is cancelled. So does it mean it's a downtrend? No. So it can be an uptrend, downtrend, or a ranging market. In this case, it's uptrend being cancelled. So the uptrend is cancelled now. So we don't know whether it's a downtrend yet. To make it a downtrend, it should be lower highs and lower lows. So let's just draw an arrow. We don't know now what it is, right? We don't know where the market is going. So now we're going to see whether it's a downtrend. So how we're going to look at that is this. So now once the low is broken, so the uptrend is cancelled, but it has not yet formed a lower high. The moment a lower high is formed and the previous low is broken, it's called a downtrend. So now the low is broken, it makes a low and it makes a high and it breaks this low. Now it's a downtrend. So this becomes the lower high now and it's a downtrend. Now the price is moving down. So it moves up to this EMA. I'll talk about the EMAs later. That's why people use EMAs. They are confluence and they also give levels. Simply now it comes to this point and you can see now this forms the new low, right? And you can see the price comes here. After that, the high is broken again, so the uptrend resumes. The uptrend resumes, and then you can see the price is again making higher highs and higher lows as it goes on. So I've used this price action to show that okay, the price is now heading upwards. It's clearly showing upward direction, and also the trend lines are aligning with that. I'll talk about the trend lines in a different recording. And also the EMS are also being used here, and I've also used Fibonacci to increase the accuracy. So all I want you to do is, follow up this, try to learn this. If you have any questions regarding this price action, I could do it 100 times for you, but first learn the price action. Then in the next video I'll be talking about the ranging markets and their price action strategies, and also then we'll be talking about the EMAs, the indicators, the Fibonacci, and how to take entries and all of that, the price action, trading, and also the risk to reward, the risk management. All of that can be spoken in the future videos. So this is price action. So you have learned what an uptrend is, what a downtrend is, how to make price action identifications of proper lows and proper highs, and when to know there's a trend, when to know when the trend is cancelled, and when to know whether the trend is turning into the opposite direction of the trend, whether it's a higher trend or a uptrend or a downtrend. And also how to identify the proper points of turn for the highs and lows. So learn this part and continue with me. This is my trading journey, and this is my trading journal. So I hope it's going to be beneficial for you as well. So subscribe to continue learning with me and to make great success in trading markets. Don's out. Thank you so much.